ICXUSDT. Raphael E says, glad I stumbled onto you. So refreshing to listen to real info and not what some of the others are trying to pass off as info. I've learned more in a day than a week of others. Excited. Wow, check that out. Isn't that a great comment? Thanks so much, Raphael. You're welcome here. Join the Patreon if you want to pay it forward, because what you've just joined here at this point, I've been doing this for the last year. Same stuff all the time. And as you can tell, there's this atmosphere here all the time. Serious about what we do here, not looking for clickbait and everything else. So not everybody finds the channel, and that's totally fine, but what I've got is a target here in terms of Patreon and whatnot to keep things going. So I'm looking to get 10 patrons by the end of the month, and then 10 patrons per month thereafter, etc., to try and make it so that the channel actually wipes its own face and it's worth doing it into 2022. And you can be a part of that story as well if you want to have other people having that same experience that you've just had, where you say, I'm so glad to have found this channel, because honestly I've been wanting to be found by you for quite some time, and it's just only just now that we're getting together here. Isn't that great? Cool icon, fantastic. Continue to go towards the top side. Looking very, very good here. The 1 hour time frame not telling us a great deal, essentially just on this one you're looking at 216 as being that current best entry if we can manage to sustain it. And move on up the way without breaking any structure. That could have already have happened in at 220 on this one. We're sat at 230 at the minute. The next target towards the top side is going to be fairly tasty. I'm not going to take it from this area just here. In fact, I'll show you what that's all about. If I just take it from these two just here, then you can see that the 1618 comes in there at 276, totally great and everything else, and then we can look up towards these other targets, etc., etc. However, when the rest of the market had this V-shaped recovery, and a lot of them just went on down the way and did come back down to retest these areas again thereafter, on the likes of RSR or the likes of Doge, especially synthetics. Lots of the coins, lots of them. I can't think off the top of my head, but a whole host of them. Some of them perform differently, and this is one of those ones that did perform differently in terms of the 4 hour time frame. You can see here that this is that exact same picture that I was talking about with regards to the Bitcoin chart and the link chart and stuff like that earlier on. That story I was trying to draw it. But between the last area of major inflection points in the market was there's this high and then this low, which led into that V-shaped recovery. And it's from this, when we push past the 100%, that we're actually doing the targets that we're looking to at the minute. And we can see that the 1618 comes in there at 213, in and around about more or less where we found the 236 Fibonacci retracement point. Let me just kind of pop this on here and show you that it's lining up perfectly with these two. So we don't want to see the 1618 get broken, and that means that the next target on this one is actually the round number target of $3. Okay, so like this is the area for that's the areas to be looking for. This is where we want to see the prices staying above, and then gotchas on the go here. We've got a bit of the old bearish divergence. Nevertheless, as we look at these zones, can we maintain structural support as it stands right now? What about on the 30-minute time frame then, I suppose, because this is maybe where in this mode we're going to see things happening at a bit better. Yeah, okay, so is this going to ultimately turn into a head with shoulders in this zone here? Got to look out for that. If it does happen, then the measured move off of it really just dictates this. It doesn't dictate, this just lines up with the structure of the higher time frames. Leave that on there, for instance. Not really that massively interested in the price point of it. Just want to show you that overall all that takes you to is obviously coming in here for a higher low, higher than our previous one, and that would be down there, sub $2 territory essentially on that. So that's what you'd be looking at if things were to fail in terms of the low term time frames. You can do that no problem yourself, or else we go up the way. If it does continue to go up the way, then this is as it stands, nothing. The diminishing downward pressure there. We have got, of course, as well, the bearish divergence. So again, just still constantly talking about the structural aspect of things and the importance of $2.12, and that's it. Yeah, that's what we're looking at there. So If you enjoyed that, then drop the like button. I know that guy did, but me and him, we go exploring planets together all the time, checking out new cryptocurrencies. Today's video was about ICXUSDT here with this little clip. I hope you enjoyed it and that it inspires you to hit that like and subscribe button, and perhaps come back for more. Maybe support us on the Patreon and join the Discord, where we're currently running an open trial, so it's free for people up until the end of next month, I think, currently, with that one, if you want to see what we'll be doing in the premium section there along the way. Okay, so thanks for joining me. Oh, live long and prosper, right? Okay.